So once again, Nintendo will be shuttering another storefront. This happened with both the Wii Shop channel and Nintendo DS eShop already. Nintendo eShop service is ending on the Nintendo 3DS and Wii U for new purchases. Any funds not spent on the storefront for both systems will be forfeit. However, if you have a Nintendo Switch and you have merged your account to the Nintendo Switch and My Nintendo account, it is still possible to access those funds on Nintendo's website or on new hardware through March 2024. And this would also include the Nintendo Switch, but anything next gen from what it sounds like. There is good news though. Fans will still be able to download any past games and DLC previously purchased whenever desired when signed into the eShop accounts on the 3DS or Wii U systems, but they will not be able to download anything not already purchased on those accounts. Updates for games, however, will still continue. Back in 2022, the Wii Shop channel and Nintendo DS eShop both suddenly completely went offline. That meant that gamers were unable to re-download anything they have purchased. Then several months passed and Nintendo brought back the storefronts, but only for users who have previously bought content. They still could not buy anything not already on the account, however. Hopefully the Nintendo eShop and Wii U the Nintendo eShop on the Wii U and Nintendo 3DS will not have this issue, but at least you're able to download purchases you've already made on those systems on the Wii and DSi. And then that's going to be the case for the Wii U and 3DS. On a side note, Charles, one of my friends, online friends, know him on YouTube, Twitch, or not Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and Discord. I don't know if he goes on Twitch. Oh, I have seen him actually on my live streams in the chat. So if you're watching this, Charles, thank you for letting me reference you. I don't know if I really needed to ask, but it felt appropriate. So that's why I did that. Anyway, so Charles pointed out, while being discussed in private, brought up a good point about the Wii Shop channel and Nintendo DS eShop completely going offline, not even letting people download anything already paid for. Nintendo may have been switching over to a more up-to-date server for its storefronts. This could be why the storefronts, the eShop, went completely offline, but after some months passed, they did eventually let users download content already purchased after some months. You just couldn't buy anything you didn't already own. And yes, I realized previously I said several months. It was more like 2 or 3 months. That's what I should have said. Anyway, now this is just speculation, so it's unknown what will happen in 5 years or a decade from now on Nintendo's older hardware. That's the scary thing about digital distribution. It's not just Nintendo, but anything. At least with physical, users still have that game. The only downside is it requires updates, if it requires updates to keep playing online. Now, before games needed an internet connection, you didn't really need to worry. I mean, unless the disc broke or cartridge broke, whatever the case. But then again, nothing will last forever. I did a video on this, an article as well on WordPress, but if you're watching this on YouTube, I did a video on this on what happens to purchase digital and physical content after corporations shut down. Yeah, we don't know. I mean, we saw what happened with Google Stadia, which I also referenced in that article, which I would actually recommend you guys to check that video out. I did bring up Google Stadia and say, hey, they actually refunded people. I mean, Google or Alphabet, they didn't go out of business. They just shut down Stadia. But they did at least refund people. I guess, hey, if you got the controller, you can probably still use a controller for something. So basically it's free, I guess. Anyway, yeah, so that's all I got for that today. It kind of sucks that the Nintendo the Nintendo eShop on the Wii U and 3DS has shut down. I mean, at least you can still go back and watch. You can go back and download stuff you already bought. And then, you know, like say, oh, there's playing Super Smash Brothers for Wii U, I almost said Ultimate, but Super Smash Bros. For Wii U or Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo 3DS. Why I said those games? Well, that's the first thing that came to mind. I guess technically you could argue they're over the same game, but anyway, I'm not going to get into that. Yeah, so you could still use that to get updates. All right, I'm gonna stop talking. I want to hear your thoughts on this. Hopefully, they keep the eShop. I don't think they're going to reverse their decisions like, hey, we changed our mind, kind of like Sony did. We're going to let you buy stuff, even though we said we weren't because you complained. But I'm hoping they'll at least keep it open, say like, hey, you can re-download your stuff. I don't know what Nintendo's going to do in the future, because I don't know, I have a hard time imagining that these systems are going to have this available indefinitely. I mean, past 2030, let's say that. I don't know, but like that's 7 years from now. That's a long time to keep a service running for a little over 13 million people. I mean, I get that there's probably some people with the Wii U that didn't download stuff online, but basically I'm just saying, you know, the Wii U didn't, what was it, 13.56 million shipments. Yeah, so that's not much. So is it going to really be worth Nintendo's money to keep that up? But at the same time, I don't know. You could watch the video or see the article down below. Where I talk more about that. I don't really think I need to go into detail. I think I already did that. I mean, maybe I could do like an update video to that someday, but I think for now, I would just recommend you guys to watch that. Anyway, I want to thank you for watching. Let me know your thoughts on this, and without further ado, I will see you guys next time.